Tabata number 7. For the warm-up, I suggest that you do an interval between walk, jog, and sprint for about 5 minutes. If that's something you can't do, go ahead and do something on your own. Do your light stretching and then join for the Tabata. As far as the intervals go, walking for 60 seconds, jogging for 30 seconds, and then sprinting for 15 seconds, and then repeat that cycle. Of course, you can make up whatever numbers you want and do that as well. Take the sprint off and just do the walk jog. It's totally up to you. For the Tabata workout, we have 8 exercises. We're going to repeat them 4 times through with the 30-second break in between. So of course, it's the 20-10 method. If you're ready, we're going to go ahead and get going. All you need is a mat today. We're starting with a burpee to a high plank jack. So you already know the burpee. Here we go. Hands down, jump back, jack out, in, forward, jump up. Back, out, in, forward, jump up. Of course, you know the basic modifications. If you need to do steps, just be quick about it. Try and do some of the jumping. Good, you can actually stay down there. We're doing a push-up to a shoulder or a cone tap. Set up for a push-up. You're going to get low, tap, tap, push-up, tap, tap. Now you can also drop down to your knees, push-up, tap, tap, or you can do the tap, tap on a cone in front of you. Your choice. Good, to your feet. We're jumping forward and back. Legs are super glued together. The arms can swing. Landing softly, toe ball heel, with a soft bend of the knee. Working those legs, especially those calves. Calves are tight, and you're breathing. Take your 10 seconds. We're going to high knees. You already know the high knees, getting the knees up above that waistline. Arms can pump. They can be on your hips, or they can be held here. It doesn't really matter to me. If you want to make it harder, take those arms up. You can even wear a weighted vest for these if you'd like. If they become too easy, go faster. If that doesn't work, add the weight. Frog jumps, forward and back. Legs are turned out, toes are pointing out, knees open. Touching the ground, keeping that chest high, drop that butt, jump forward as many times as you have room for, and then jump backwards. Make sure you get a good push off. Now if you don't want the arms to go up, that's fine, they can stay down. Keeping that head above the heart. Sumo jacks. Arms are up. Feet are together. When you open, the feet turn out and the knees point out to the side. Down, come together. Down like a sumo wrestler, and together. If you have it, go for the speed. A lot of push-ups today. We're doing push-up to a swimmer. You can be on your toes or your knees. You're going to lower down for a push-up, alternate arm and leg lift, push-up, and then the next one will lift. You can drop down to your knees for your push-up, and then come up, or you can drop down to your knees and stay there. Whew. Good, one more exercise on your feet. Jumping lunges. Want to see pretty lunges? Knee under your hip and knee over your ankle. Drop down, jump and switch. Landing with both feet at the same time, not in a progression. Landing softly, toe ball heel. If this hurts, you can just do alternating lunges without the jump. Make sure you're in pretty form every time. Whew. Catching your breath. We're going to have a water break. "30 seconds on the clock. where you have air somewhere. Unless you really want to sweat out those toxins. Do it in your enclosed garage or go outside in the heat, but make sure you're drinking a ton of water if you're doing that. All right, we're going to those burpees with a high plank jack. Here we go, hands down. Jump back, out, in, forward, and jump up. Staying down. Show you the front view. We're doing that push-up with the shoulder tap. So we have a push-up, tap, tap. You can do it on your toes, tap, tap, or you can do a cone in front of you even. You can do a push-up down and then come up to your toes and tap, tap. You've got a lot of choices here. Get that mat out of the way, we're jumping forward and back. Legs pressing into each other, working those inner thighs. And really jump. Landing with a soft knee bend. If you want to pump the arms, swing them. Get fancy. This is a good one if you want to kind of modify and dance around a little bit, that's all right too. Catch your breath, and we're going to high knees. Here we go. Getting those knees up as high as they'll go. Go for speed if you can. Setting up for frog jumps. Turned out and wide. Down, jump forward. Get as many as you can. Make sure when you're bending that those knees are pointing out to the side, toes are turned out. Now don't just break because I'm breaking to correct. Keep going for that full 20 seconds. Sumo jacks. Together, jump open. Your inner thighs should be burning from the last exercise and this one. Good, push up to a swimmer. At a different angle. All right, down for your push-up. You may do it on your knees and then lift. Alternate. You may do your knees up onto your toes, or you may stay on your toes. Your choice. Getting that mat out of the way. Jumping lunges. And remember, if this is too much for you, you can just step, lunge, and then do the other leg. Or you can step back into it. Sometimes stepping back is a prettier form. Your choice. Ignore that stop in the middle that I did. All right, you have a break to catch your breath. Get some water. Just 30 seconds on the clock. Really breathe. 5 seconds, we're going to those burpees, to those high plank jacks. Here we go, hands down. Jump back, jack out, in, forward, jump up. Staying down there. You've got those shoulder taps with that push-up. If your shoulders are hurting, it's okay to do it on your knees. If the push-ups are too much, just stay with those taps. Go quickly with it. Try not to waddle side to side. On your feet, jumping forward and back. Legs pressing into one another. And you go well heel, make sure that heel connects down to the ground. If you want light dumbbells for this one, you can put them in your hands, that's alright. High knees are next. Good, getting those knees above the waist. If you need to, slow it down. You can add a little jump, or you can just do quick high knees. Your choice, but push yourself. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Going to those frog jumps, forward and back. Toes are turned out, knees are going to open to the side, but drop straight down. Jump forward. Really push off the ground. Try and land right into that squat. Catching your breath. Getting pretty sweaty. Sumo jacks. Start up and down. Push-up to a swimmer. If you need modified push-ups, you can always go to the edge. I don't know if I'm cut off the video or not. To the edge of something and do it that way as well. Or a chair. If you want to work a little bit harder. Down, lift, and make sure your chair is sturdy, that it won't shift doing those. Jumping lunges, last one. I guess if you want to jump together in the middle, it saves your knees a little bit. I kind of like it better, but do what you want to do, as long as you have a pretty lunge. Landing softly. We have one more round of all 8. And then you can repeat if you choose. 30 seconds on the clock. Catching your breath, getting some water. Try not to guzzle too quickly, especially when we're doing the up downs. 10 seconds. Last round, give it your all. All right, burpee to a high plank jack. Here we go, hands down. Jump back, out, in. Keeping those abs tight. Nice straight plank. Remember, those wrists are right under those shoulders. Neck is in line with the rest of your spine. Remember, the neck is just an extension of that spine. It doesn't get to have a favorite day where it can do what it wants. Good. We're going to the push-up, tap, tap. Again, you can stay on your toes. The legs wider, you have more balance. On your feet, jumping forward and back. Try and catch your breath from going up and down. Catching your breath. We're going to high knees. Get those knees up. It's okay to check yourself in a mirror. Put your hands here. Make sure you're hitting the hands, but don't let the hands drop down to the knees. All right, halfway through this last round. We've got 4 more exercises. 2 more minutes. Frog jumps. Setting it up. Plie down. Jump forward. Make sure those knees are opening to the side and almost to the back. Sumo jacks. Come on, 3 more exercises. Push up to a high plank swimmer. Last 2 exercises. Push it down, right arm, left leg. Push it down, left arm, right leg. As long as you're doing opposites, I don't care which one goes first. You'll just have a hard time balancing if you try to do this same arm, same leg. We've got our last 20-second exercise. Jumping lunges. I'm going to do that stop in the middle. Very nice. Catch your breath. Okay, if you want to take a little bit of a longer rest, take maybe a minute and a half, really rest it out. Then you can repeat again if you want to go longer than the 20 minutes. Totally up to you. If you're done, make sure you cool down properly. Let's keep moving slowly till your heart lowers, and then do your stretches. I know this is tough. I know this is challenging. Stay with it. Remember, it's all for the glory of God. Have a fantastic day.